Cholu tries to jump, tries to get a little bit of information, but gets tagged on the turn side. Regresses with his UMP, able to find a
चलो
kill.
guys,
Prob-
हमारी टीम
he
जीत
probably
रही
might
है.
even just find
Let's
the
go.
C4 as well over there. If he's careful enough about Papi Chulo, who
Oh
takes his
भाई.
sweet time, probably took a second there to process what was going on and then executes Sai. Well, either way, Sai must have spotted out the C4 and relayed the information to his team. So at this point, Entity do know what Bren Esports are up to. The ball is in their court.
Let's go boys.
Well,
India, we
EMP
coming.
picked it
Let's
up.
go.
Burn. The goal here is to do damage, and
भाई
will
जीतनी
NC
चाहिए
get
भाई
that
अपनी
opening
टीम
is the
यार.
question.
लास्ट टाइम तो
The
भाई
only
सीन हो
opening I
गया
can
था
see
इसी
thus far is
टूर्नामेंट में. माँ
Deathmaker's
की
aggression
आंख.
into Pop Jog, and again,
देखो.
it will be hard to punish considering how on point Deathmaker has been for the past few months.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, Poppy. Talk about on point, precise with the deagle. One shot is all he needs, but, well, goes down to a shot from skill. And
ओ
Deathmaker,
भाई डेथ में कल तो
consistent
भाई
as
मेरे को
ever,
इम्बॉट
gets
लगता
all
है
the
भाई.
3 kills into
हाँ
yard. And that's
कसम.
going to be a second round on the board, netted for NCT
भाई
Gaming,
अभी गाइस
without
वापस
losing
सीन होने
all
वाला
that
है
mark.
यहाँ पे इस टूर्नामेंट में.
Well, that
ये डेथ
did
मेकर
look a
जाएगा मेरे
little
को लग रहा
worrisome
है.
over there.
4
Given the
सेकंड
way
वाला
how
सीन
Bren
होने वाला
Esports
है
was
इसके
getting
साथ.
those 1 digs. But in the
I
end,
can
NCT do
feel
manage to
it
bring it back in their
already.
favor. Not losing too many players. They still have most of their infos up. Excali, though, he picks up an SMG, so he's going to be looking forward to get up close and personal.
Well, the Kriegs are out like we discussed, and now let's see if they can go on with Carnage. Deathmaker, initial monster will push back the terrorists, and they have control into Pop Dog, will in a good use, but there's a question, Amaterasu, Prey way too wild, will connect a little bit, but at the end, it's exchange of
मम्मी
HP going either
ये वाला
way.
लाइट जला दो ना.
They went aggressive
चालू है
into
वैसे स्ट्रीम.
T-Hon, and Direct not really ready for it. Deathmaker, will he be ready for the ensuing fight? The question, Wits gets the double,
ओ
and now the
भाई.
whole win through Pop Dog has been a success. NT Gaming laundering on their
बे
aggression. Now
आराम
a
से
team
खेलो यार.
into
तुम
its
क्या
A,
कर रहे हो भाई.
leaving Excali all alone into its B, and Burn. They have all the map control to go anywhere they desire.
एक्सकाली आराम से मेरे
ID
भाई.
control theirs, T-Connect control theirs, Pop Dog control theirs.
भाई जीतनी
Regardless
चाहिए
what
भाई
you name,
हमारी
NT
टीम
are on the
यार.
back end of it. Their defense will hold strong. The question side, and they quick kill onto the player playing Ivy, and that will funnel the player
perfect.
into Deacon now.
Which though he sneaked all the way into it,
Camera.
roll off, and he might just be able to get the second one. Luckily, Side trades him out just in time, and he swings wide for the last kill as well. Entity, this time they take quite a lot of damage, but they managed to win the round regardless.
That is gonna be a clean
Okay,
board
भाई, तुम लोगों को
for
दिखनी
NT.
चाहिए
At
ना
least for
screen.
now, they look really on point. Burn, even with the full buy, not able to converge one upon it. They will have to go for Nico now, but the buy is coming right around the horizon. They will have an investment coming in the next round. A bomb plan would sweeten things up.
अरे हम उनको तो
Perhaps
16
even
इंच
get
ही
an
चाहिए ना.
early off in the
अब
playing
डिस्टर्ब
game,
मत
which
करो
is
यार.
really important on the train. The T-side op allows you for so
चलो
many
गाइस भाई
combos,
3-0.
which
ओ
completely
भाई
denies
किसने
the
निकाल दिया. मैंने
aggressive
देखा ही
off
नहीं.
angles
शेट.
that NT can take.
किसने निकाल दिया भाई.
Ooh, Excali missing a nade early on, and doesn't do any team damage
तो
whatsoever.
गाइस
But
3-0 गाइस.
Burn are playing very
16-0.
patient
लेट्स
here.
गो.
They want
लेट्स
to
गो
go.
इंडिया
They
बेबी.
want to try getting pick off.
किल्स
The
आराम
problem
से
is
ब्रोस.
NT going bug.
किल्स.
They're not giving away any free air whatsoever. Kills. And
अबे
aggressive.
डेथ मेकर नीचे.
Walking a bullet luckily, but Deathmaker.
भाई इसका तो एम
First
लॉक
one on the
लगता है
head of
भाई.
Pro.
कैसे
Man
मारता है
advantage
ये.
instantly netted, which
भाई
might
सीधा
bait
हेड.
Burns push in through Ivy.
Yeah, they seem to be running out
यस
of options at
भाई.
this point.
मिस्टर
They're
कान
gathering
अपना
outside
नेक्स्ट
of
4
Ivy.
सेकंड
They
अपना
might just be
डेथ
able to
मेकर यार.
get the kill onto skills over here, but then there's plenty of trade potential. There's Excali present, and if something goes wrong, even
अपना
Deathmaker can
नेक्स्ट
go around
4
and help
सेकंड
them
यही
out.
है.
I hope they don't plan to push on through the smoke. Probably might use a flash. Excali got to be careful over here.
ओ भाई ये जाएगा. ये जाएगा.
These guys might be coming, and he
बचा
pushes
भाई
through
बचा.
it.
नाइस कवर
Hold
स्किल्स.
them back in place at least for now, but they are holding them down with the M4s without any problems whatsoever.
Only
7
happy
HP.
remaining, but yeah, exactly. 7 HP. Nothing much he could have done in that situation. 40-0 nonetheless. Now is the time where all eyes are going to get burned. The AWP is out on wits, and one thing that really bothers me here is Crips. Burn has 3 perm bans, which is Nuke, Vertigo, and Train.
लेट्स गो बॉय.
I'm not really sure if they took a gamble or maybe this is that one-off curveball that we've been expecting all day. But it does seem like Burner on the top of the game right now.
भाई
What do you think?
16-0 हरा
Is
देगी
this a
भाई.
curveball, or do you
मेरे
think
को तो
Burner might
ऐसी
have messed
फीलिंग
up
आ
in
रही है.
P2 a little bit?
ओपोनेंट
I
भाई
think
ज्यादा
Burn
नूब
messed up a
लग रहे
little
हैं
bit
मेरे
over
को.
there. Anyone who's been following the Indian CSC knows that Entity is super comfortable on train. Entity has faced Augless 5, who are arguably one of
अबे
India's
भाई
best
जानते ही
teams,
नहीं है
at
कौन
least
है
4
ओपोनेंट.
times on train in the last few
अबे
months.
टाइलू
Obviously,
वगैरह होता तो भाई समझ
Train
भी
is
जाता
one of
भाई
their
कौन
stronger
है
maps.
ओपोनेंट. नाम ही नहीं
Although
सुना भाई
maps
मैंने तो.
like Nuke and Vertigo are debatable. A
भाई
lot of teams
16-0
tend to
जीत
avoid
जाएगी
them.
भाई अपनी टीम,
But
टेंशन नॉट.
if Train also is one of the maps which Bren Esports is uncomfortable on, well then Entity have found the gold mine. They've struck the nail on the hammer perfectly.
जीतेगी भाई अपनी टीम
Well,
बॉयज.
at least for now, you have to hope that Burn comes in with some kind of counterplay because they have all the money in the world to do so. All the utility is going to be on
बे
them. All
टाइम
the
आउट
free
ले
spend
रहे
for
हो
first
या
up
क्या
and
ले
width
रहे हो
with the
भाई?
AWP. It's going to be an eye to eye at
15
least for
मिनट का
now.
टाइम आउट
And I again
है.
hope that it is not a mistake on Burn's side. I think it might just be a curveball here because throughout their previous few matches, it is evident that they don't play this map. They try to avoid it entirely, and they always try to put it as the last.
अबे
As the first back,
भाई मेरे को तो
either
लग रहा
mid
है
or it's
प्रसून
straight.
भाई हाँ
So
4 सेकंड वाला
we've
सीन
seen
ना
this
हो
in the
जाए.
past where teams try to switch things around, where they
अबे डेथ
bring in
मेकर
the
पे
map
भाई
advantage a
अलग
little
ही
bit
है
more
भाई.
on
8
it
1
like
खेल
this,
रहा है बंदा भाई.
perhaps for a big upset, but I think
और
they
भाई जो
might
फ्लिक
have
मार के
overplayed their
हेडशॉट
cards
मार
here.
रहा है
They're
यो
playing it in the
भाई
strengths
अलग
of
लेवल.
entity rather than their
क्या
own
बोलूं
ninja
भाई,
secrets.
कोई सीन ना हो जाए भाई.
Oh
बस
well, if that is the case,
हारे
then
चलेगा
NTT will
भाई.
be
16-0 हार
really
जाए हमारी
happy.
टीम
And they
चलेगा,
do seem to be happy
लेकिन वो
given
सीन
the
नहीं चाहिए मेरे को 4
significant lead
सेकंड
they've
वाला
already
भाई.
gotten. 4-0 is pretty damn good, and they have the op up already. Plus, more than that, Amaterasu and Deathmaker have not died a lot. Sai also hasn't died a lot. So
अबे
the
टाइम आउट ले
bank
रहे हैं,
starts to build
मजाक
up
कर
on
रही है
NTT
भाई.
Gaming. And if
15
they
मिनट का कोई
manage to
टाइम
keep
आउट
most of
होता है
their
क्या?
players alive,
बे
then it
चाइना में
normally
होता
will show
होगा
an
भाई.
upward
मार
trend.
क्या
Meanwhile, Burn, they keep on digging into a downward
चलो
spiral,
भाई.
and that's going to be difficult to get out of after a point.
यार भाई देख रहे हो तुम?
So it seems
चलो
like the
भाई
technical
फाइनली.
pauses have been taken away. We should be going live in the game anytime soon.
चलो चलो लेट्स गो बॉय.
Quite a lot of technical pauses today, honestly, and a lot of delays as well.
16-0 boys.
We would
Let's
like
go.
to take this opportunity to really thank our viewers for sticking around and being patient. I know that you guys have been waiting for a long time, and let me just put it this way, the wait is gonna be worth it.
Well, I really hope that we do not have another 16-2 at our hand. Seeing a besting is not good from both ends, and right
Oh
now,
my word.
seems like we're heading in that general vicinity, but Bird will have a lot of room to prove us wrong.
आराम से guys, आराम से भाई. राउंड चाहिए, बाय राउंड है उनका.
They already have a lot of room on the A side as
ये
well.
कितना खेल रहे हैं?
2
ये
out
पे
of the
1
3
2
entrances
3
are
और
already
एक
under
आईवी खेल रहा
control.
है. 4
Entity don't have cover
4
of,
पे 4
the
खेल रहे हैं ये पे.
short ladder area, which could be a problem. As soon as they decide to burst out, Excali is gonna have to look 2 ways. Hopefully, Amaterasu and Deathmaker can hold on to its teammate on their own, so Excali can focus all his attention towards Pop Dog. If that doesn't happen, Amaterasu, he's gonna be in trouble because his position's already been revealed. The Molotov does
भाई.
give out a sound cue, and
भाई ये
Papi
पापी
is
भाई
already
बहुत सही
ready,
player है.
aiming in his corner. Oh no, even skills falls. This is a problem. Entity Gaming, this is exactly what I feared. They did not
अबे
have
साई
enough
को खेलना
information
चाहिए
as
पे
to
भाई.
when Bren have reached
ऊपर
all
ए
4
पे
sides.
खेलेगा, बी पे
And
खेलेगा
then
सोलो
when they
भाई.
finally
ठीक
crunch
है.
upon the bomb site, Entity are caught off guard. The crossfires are not in place.
अबे कोई
Looks
नहीं
like
भाई.
Bren finally
जीतेंगे,
will be
हमारी
able to
टीम
get their
जीतेगी
first round
guys.
on board.
कोई सीन नहीं भाई. Don't worry.
Exactly. Entity being put in a box, they didn't really like it. They tried to budge, but the
ब्रेन का
Molotov
पहला
really
इंटरनेशनल,
set
हाँ
fire
भाई लग
on
रहा
the
है मेरे
B
को
side,
पहला
on the A
इंटरनेशनल है
side.
उनका भी.
Not leaving
अबे
any
ब्रेन
survivors
को कोई
whatsoever,
जानता ही नहीं है
except for
कौन सी
Sai.
टीम है भाई. ये
And they
नाम
should
ही
be
नहीं
able to
सुना
stay
किसी
with
ने.
AWP. A Burn, not really eager on the
फर्स्ट
hunt.
टाइम तो देख रहे हैं भाई.
And rightfully so. They need their economy right here, right now. They need to start building strong and they need to base it on
अबे
momentum as
ऊपर
well.
भाई फॉलन को
If
देखा नहीं
Entity
है
are
क्या
able to
तुमने
net the
भाई?
next
5
round,
सेकंड बी पे
we will
रहेगा,
be able to
तुरंत ए
see
पे आ
that
जाएगा भाई.
dominating streak continuing, else it's going to be Burn on the comeback train. And mind you, Train was CT sided a few months prior, but now it's a little more balanced with the Krieg meta.
Oh yeah.
If Entity are able to get 8
अबे अभी
rounds,
तक सिटी साइडेड है
it's
भाई.
really
ये
good.
बकवास
If
फील
9
है.
rounds,
कौन है ये
everybody's
माइक पे?
alive.
हटाओ इनको.
But the more, the better, at least in this circumstances. Burn, get that first round on the board.
अबे
Putting up a challenge and
अबे
showing
तेरासु
us
मेरे
that they
भाई
know
एक
the
किल ले लो
alleyways
यार.
as well.
004. अबे डेथ मेकर का भाई
All
तुम
is not
देखो, मैं
lost for
कैसे
NTD
उसको
yet. They
स्पेक्टेट
still
करूं
have some
समझ नहीं आ
money
रहा.
left. They can
बस मेरे को उसको
purchase
स्पेक्टेट
M4s.
करना है भाई.
And if
क्या
they can
मारता
turn
है
up the
भाई?
aggression
ओनली
once
हेडशॉट.
again, like they did in the previous round when they
Yeah.
sent in Deathmaker and
ये सब
Excali
तो भाई
all the way down
48 के प्लेयर थे
towards,
भाई.
the team mid, then maybe something can happen. Then maybe Entity can make it work. But they gotta be careful because Wits, he wants Entity to do exactly that. He wants Entity to make those aggressive pushes and so that he can catch them off guard.
चलो चलो
This
डेथ
time
मेकर
they
कम
won't
ऑन.
be repeating the same mistake
देख
as
रहे
round
मेरे
number 5,
सुन
as
रहे
they
भाई, देख
already
रहे.
sent Deathmaker
बस
into its
इसको
pop dog.
स्पेक्टेट करना है और
That's
किसी
one
को.
avenue that they don't have to worry about anymore. Deathmaker is one of the finest aimers in the country, and this is one
True
place
that.
that he can almost you can say that he's guaranteed to hold it down on his own.
Exactly. T connector, pop dog, these are just standard death maker position. And again, I hope it doesn't become a recurring tendency that Bren can read into Entity Gaming. At least for now, they're going in for that default hold towards either side. Aggressive is the way to go, at least in death makers.
कैसे स्ट्रीम पे ऐसी बकचोदी चल रही है
Put him in his
क्या
aggression.
हो गया?
That's something that they are trying to do best for, but definitely
भाई तेरी शक्ल देख के स्ट्रीम होता है हंसी आ रही है मेरे को
exactly what is
क्यों?
happening and they were waiting for it. 50 seconds left.
पता नहीं
Now they're boiling
आ रही है
into its A skills. UMP at that rate
एंटिटी हाँ
really
जीतेगी
won't
भाई,
be
don't worry.
that good.
भाई कांड ले रही है भाई डेथ मेकर को देख रहा है
मर गया
Can
भाई.
be sidelined from Pop Dog. Has a man in through IB, so the backlines is something that he doesn't need to worry about. McCallie close line through holes.
मरा.
मैं तो स्ट्रीम भी देख रहा हूँ
That's the
मैच
opening that they were vying for. Sai gonna be on the late rotate, and now the rotate into his B comes in, but 2 men versus 5.
पहले हर राउंड से ये लोग वो चेंज कर रहे
अबे
हैं
एक तो भाई
Really doesn't
एग्रेसिव
good
क्यों
for
खेल
him.
रहा
Now
पता नहीं भाई अब
Oh,
ज्यादा
no, it doesn't. But maybe Amaterasu being sneaky towards oil can get something
बहुत
done.
तेजी में है भाई
Sai, he's doing all the damage, but he's getting shot
यार,
from above.
Amaterasu ने
Amaterasu
भाई
needs to trade it up,
beat
and he
करवा
does.
दिया, shit.
Meanwhile, Skills has managed to dispatch one of the other players, and
अबे
with
तू भैंस
this
से Discord में मेरी आवाज आ रही है
he gets caught off
ओए,
guard.
तो आएगी
Amaterasu
भाई।
punishes
म्यूट
him.
कर
1v1.
अबे तो
This is
Brandu, Discord
exactly
म्यूट
what
करना
Amaterasu wanted, to put his teammate in an advantageous situation. He had a diffuse gate, but the scope on the
My
SG
God,
just a
skills
bit
bro,
too
come
strong.
on.
Exactly. This is why so many people crying about it, and to be honest about it, it
भाई
really
स्क्रीन ये
brings
चल रहा है
a freshness to
Sasti
CS. And even in that situation, Amaterasu came
अबे
really close to getting
ये
the second frag there, but trades do go
मेरी
even.
आवाज
Bird
तेरे ज्यादा आ रही
capitalized. Deathmaker punish on his aggressive
अबे तो
stance.
भाई फिर
This might just
चल
bait
जा
entity into a
सुनने दे
passive one.
कमेंट्री
Burn. Finding a
Quality
little
क्या
bit of
अपना
ground here on train.
हाँ
Second round on the board, strings attached, and now Entity Gaming are going to be on pistols. And mind you, the other bomb site has been
बंद कर
played
यार
from
ओए
very up close and personal angles. Well, it's forward. Burn might just walk into a crossfire here.
गेम के बाद अच्छा
Oh yeah, definitely they
भाई
can.
जीतेगा भाई अपना
Definitely
एंटिटी
Sai have a
गाइस
pretty
डोंट वरी
strong position.
बस
And on
पछूदी
top
ना
of that,
करे
if Skills
बस
doesn't get picked
हीरो
off
ना
right
बने
off the
ज्यादा
bat, then they could be in a world of hurt. They're focusing a lot of players towards short ladder. It's a great pincer area which
भाई
they
मरेगा
can use, but not if they continue aggressing again and again. Wits, he drops down and finishes off Deathmaker in style. It's all down to Amaterasu. With a P250 and a dream, all he can hope to do is cause as much economic damage to Bren as possible.
सुनागाची no not सुनागाची
Really not much.
you are
avenue
wrong
to work
Ola
off here.
Uberu you are wrong
Bomb goes down, gets the kill, and that's all he could have hoped for in that situation.
I'm not that cheap
4 to
bro
3.
come on
Burn inching even closer to the equalizer. Essentially, are going to be on the buy
भाई चलो
side.
गाइस इस
The
बार
last time
इतना
we needed
भरोसा
the
तो होगा
patches
थोड़ा
go
बहुत
alongside that.
इस बार कोई 4
Kills.
सेकंड का कोई सीन नहीं
Don't
होगा
have
भाई
barely any
हमारे
means of
साथ
best entry utility.
इंडिया
as
का
we
भाई
will
थोड़ा
need to go for
इज्जत
a
रहेगा
diffuse
अब इस
kill.
बार ही
Maybe a flash to go alongside.
ना भाई
No
बेइज्जती
diffuses
होके वापस आ
whatsoever. So
जाएंगे
entity,
मुंह
they're
उठा
not
के
going to go for the retake. This must is just an early aggressive stance script. Maybe aggression through Ivy. That's something that entity haven't done yet.
Yeah, they haven't explored that part of the map yet, but it doesn't seem to be the case this time. As once again, they'll be focusing on the
भाई
bomb side
कमेंट्री वाली
train.
की आवाज आ रही है
Skills
गाइस
opens
कंफर्म
up the
करो
kill
अच्छे से
feed. Pro already taken down as he tries to make his way in out of the team mid. But Derek, he's managed to slip into a short ladder. This could be a problem. Entity don't have aggressive positions over here this time, but they are playing all around the bomb train.
Nice.
Which means that
Oh.
crossfires could be strong enough, but if Bren managed to close the distance and somehow get up close and personal by using some smokes or maybe creating a wall of them,
करके खेल ले भाई
then things could start to get interesting. But for now, Entity seem to have it under control. They have the man advantage. They're not going aggressive anymore. They are looking for information, but they're not making anything risky. So the ball again, once again, it's in Bren's court. And it seems that this time they want to hit it across Ivy. Ben did find success last time they tried to come up towards
लाओ
Ivy.
मेरे भाई
They're hoping that they can pull it off once again. But
मरेगा
if
ये
Amaterasu can get the kill on Papi Chulo,
Nice.
then a lot of their options are limited. Borkham with a nice tap onto Skills, but he did get dinked down in the process, so I guess Skills did his job well enough. And
Nice
Sai
one,
can finish
Sai.
up what he started. Deathmaker doesn't even
Oh,
need any
let's
help
go.
as Amaterasu should be able to spray him down. Wits now with just an op. He's going up close against Deathmaker, and this could be a problem. He does manage to land the quick flick, but he's gonna have to punch in the digits real soon. Entity Gaming are gonna be
Ramsey,
swarming
man.
him from all directions, and they cannot afford to give him
Oh my
separate
God.
1v1s. And they're doing so just that right now. Amaterasu peeks in all alone, And this time they need to be careful. Double peaks have to come in, and Excali gets picked off. Wits, he might just be on the verge of clutching out this 1 versus 4. He's already done most of the damage. Sai, Op versus
Oh
Op.
my
And this
god.
time, he pulled it off. Wits with an amazing
Bhai,
clutch.
1v4.
NTD Gaming could not have figured this out.
Bhai,
This has got to be a heartbreak for NC. They almost had that round within the grasp of their fingertips, but just slipped away. With
भाई 1v4 निकाला इसने
playing absolutely flawless aim with this
क्या
ADP.
ये
And
अबे
NC
यार
again on pistols. These kind of rounds are the rounds that lose you matches, and this just might be NC's one to lose.
Yep. But at least the Deagles start to sing. They do manage to get 1 kill, but that's all they're gonna get. You wanted IB aggression, OG, and there it is. They
Arey
have the
bhai,
IB
nice shot,
aggression
nice shot.
skills with a nice Deagle onto Borkham's face. That should allow him
Sahi
to grab
shot
a weapon
tha.
or 2. Most of them are pretty low, but then they have done enough damage to Bren's economy, I would say. If they get 1 more kill, I think they should be happy with what their entity have accomplished in this eco round. And it does seem that they are keen on going in for this retake. Probably Deathmaker would say that AK if things don't go if things don't go
skills
well
भाई
enough.
आराम से
But
थोड़ा
for now,
जोश
it
में
does
क्या
seem
रहा है
that the retake is on the agenda. But they don't
ठीक
have
है
a
भाई।
defuse kit though, nor any body ammo, so they gotta be super careful with this
जहाँ
one.
देख रहे हैं वहाँ प्री मार रहा है भाई
Deathmaker.
Oh!
Look for Crystal. That's the initial
भाई
headshot on the
मेकर
throw.
का बता रहा हूँ भाई मैं
Kills coming in from oil.
ये भाई
Train.
पिटेगा ये
Even the supplement push gets taken down immediately. Hope he has been on point so far, but Excali. And I think they have enough time for the defuse.
Oh.
Will be coming down to the wire.
Oh god.
हो जाएगा भाई
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit
That game is scarily close. But
Yeah.
Excali putting it back in the nick of time. 5-4.
क्या round
When
निकाले
NC
हैं?
would lose a round in kind of a sad fashion, they pull it right back with the Eagle. Burn. This time
सही
around,
है
they've
भाई,
got to be
सही
the
है,
one
सही
feeling the
है।
burn behind their backs. Because
गाइस लाइक बनता है
These
यार
very
इनके
crucial
लिए
rounds
लाइक
which
बनता है
could
भाई
set
उनको
themselves
तो
up
लाइक
for a
दे नहीं
massive
सकते तो
deficit.
मेरे
And
स्ट्रीम
now
पे लाइक दे
they'll be
दो
on the
भाई उनके
receiving end
बदले
of the
में
deficit. As if they lose this round, things won't be looking all that great on the T side of the trade.
I think
I need
guys
to point out,
NTT
both the
back
teams
into
are in a
the
very fragile state right now.
16-4
None of them have
guys,
a good enough loss bonus. At this point, if things go wrong, all
अबे यार
of
ये तो
the
बाहर आ
half
गया
could come crumbling down. And it seems like Bren want to crumble upon this A side. They're going in with so much fury. Papichulo's
मरेगा ये।
already towards Epox, and I don't think anybody knows this. Amaterasu finally makes contact. He's gonna pick off Pro, but he needs backup, and he needs a lot of it. Skills trying
Oh,
to play
shit.
around the smoke won't be successful as Wits finally finds him. But Amaterasu is still alive. He's still holding to its sandwich. And as long as Excali is alive and he sets up a distraction, Amaterasu can move in from the back lines and maybe cause some problems. But he's been spotted, and that's gonna be the end of him.
NC Gaming crumbling on the A side yet again. They try to go aggressive on the back of Frag. It does seem like Burner
भाई यार, ये
expecting
अपना
this
round
tendency
था।
out of them and are catching them off at every position they try to go aggressive at. At this point, Entity Gaming, they might just be content sitting back and passive. Because Burn, they're just reading them like a book, and at this point,
बोल
it's not a
यार।
good book to read into.
अबे यार
definitely
ये
not.
भाई कैसे हारते
It's an
इतना
ugly
इजी
story.
राउंड यार
Not with a good ending.
Not with a good ending at all. Horrible ending, in fact. The author must have been cruel. Just like Pro was cruel enough, but oh Jesus Christ, Sai! He goes huge once again!
Aye.
And this time, there's no stopping him. Excali wants to finish what he started, and this might just be one of the
Abbe
worst
yaar,
economics that
nikal-
Bren have faced so far, except for the one they've lost. And Amaterasu has a great position. I do not think Bren will expect him to come in from Team Mid. Not so fast, not so soon.
तरासू मेरे भाई आराम से निकाल दियो
This
प्लीज
might just be the backstab of Amaterasu's lifetime, but never mind. Welcome. Here's some of the AWP
भाई
scope
रेक्ट
and
हो
take
गया
them
भाई
by the
पीछे
head.
से आते ही मां
Has to take the second op though, so they want to keep this a little
भाई
more
रेक्ट
fast.
हो गए
One up is more than enough for them. Entity on the other end, they have another save
हाय
with this,
वेनमैक्स
another op on his
गाइस
side.
सपोर्ट एनटीटी गाइस
They have all the utility in the
hashtag
world,
go
but
entity in the chat
this
come on
time
guys
around,
we have to support
will they
them
play
guys
aggressively? Will they play passively?
अबे
Because
T
whenever
side
they've
अच्छा
gone
यार
aggressive,
एनटीटी का
they've
चिल
gotten
मारो
punished
निकाल
and they've gotten
लेंगे
punished hard. This time around, this might just change the setup. This might just change the approach for Entity Gaming. Having only one man into a B in the form of Excali, as they will stack in towards Yard. And
Easy
mind you, they
खेलो
have
भाई, easy
Sai
खेलो
who's trying to
यार।
pivot around the CD connector, but there's only so much a rotator can do. And it does seem like that initial few rounds
बी आएंगे
did
यार
give
ये राउंड
Entity a
में।
little bit of
ओ भाई
confidence,
बी
but the
अटैक
latter
करेंगे और
it
बी
just
ओ
shut
ठीक है।
Entity down. Now look
दो
at that,
जने
they're
हैं
at
बी
a
पे।
completely passive stance. No control towards Deconnected, no control towards Pop Dog, not the Deathmaker that we all know and love. The initial Molotov will hold them at bay for a decent bit of time, but the utility damage is all that he will receive. As Sai, he finds the equalizing prank on a wet 4 versus 4, as it's going to be primarily Steve's staying on the V-bomb side. Luckily, Matarasu comes in with a repack though, but Borkham still keeping this one in contention. 2 versus 2. Sai, not a flick that he often
ओ
missed, but the
नाइस वन
refrag
साइड,
still not
नाइस वन।
miss them. Puppy in a 1 versus 2, but with him having a Molotov, might just put this in his favor. Someone Molotov skills
अबे
immediately
यार
cancels
अच्छा
it
हुआ,
with the
नाइस
but no
नाइस।
diffuse kit on him. It's actually Sai with the diffuse kit. So expecting him to come lower, but goes
ओ
on the
भाई
preemptive
रेक्ट है
peek.
ये।
Why is he looking into his upper? No! Bobby completely
ओ
capitalized. Kills. Getting caught off guard in the worst possible position.
अबे
When you're set up to
क्रेज।
watch towards lower, you're not supposed to watch towards upper, my friend. That turned out to be a disaster.
Yeah, Bren already have 7 rounds on the T side. In
बस
a map which
4
is
राउंड
supposed
निकाल
to
लिए
be
भाई टी
mostly
साइड में।
CD-sided, so I guess
मजाक है क्या?
they're going to be pretty comfortable with whatever they've achieved in this half. Even if they lost those unexpected eco rounds to Entity, I don't think they're going to be too sad given the progress they've made so far. Entity, though, they really need to step it up.
यार
The
भाई।
Deagles did deliver for them last time, but they need to make them sing once again. And this time, let's see how much damage they actually manage to
ये
do.
पापी चूलो भाई सही
Jumping
खेल
around
रहा
the
है।
middle
नाम
train,
सही है इसका।
hoping that they can find at least someone off
खेले
guard.
जैसा भी लेकिन
But the
नाम सही है।
crossfire towards the
पापी
mid
चूलो।
has way too many guns pointed in that direction.
But be wary as to not walk
अबे
in
नीचे आ जा हीरो।
back of one of these rounds that
Oh.
Saratu,
Oh, भाई।
Glancy taken, refrag upon refrag, and two pro comes in through
Oh,
SL.
let's go।
Things are both Deathmaker and Kill.
चलो guys,
And
8-7,
that's an
let's
H1
go,
on the board
8-7,
for
let's
Bren,
go।
Entity Gaming. They have another buy coming in, but this better work.
8-7 boys,
This
let's
is
go।
what's going to decide a good CD half from a bare
भाई
minimum
8-7 करो यार।
rounds
मजाक
achieved.
नहीं कर रहा भाई, हार
8
जाएंगे
to
नहीं तो।
7, that's borderline
अबे
decent.
4-0
And
से
considering that,
स्कोर
like I
देखो
said,
तुम।
it's a CD-sided map, but the creek meta has changed things around.
क्या?
I don't think it changed it so drastically as well.
Oh, yeah.
Entity just being on the
Come on,
receiving end of a
guys.
spanking, and
Come
they're not
on.
able to give it back in return. This time around, what they will be able to give back is another op. He'll just pick one of his own. A double op setup on the CD side of Train. Not really sure if this desperation or maybe a pocket strat that Entity have come up with. They have one towards SL, they have one towards IV and one primed in towards
Oh,
uppers. Side.
मरा ये, मरा
Ridiculous
मरा।
taken. Pro is
अबे
down.
सेम पोजीशन
Mind you,
खेल
Pro
रहे
did take
10
one through the
राउंड से
brain,
भाई,
but
ये
that
एक्सपेक्ट
falls
नहीं
into
करेंगे क्या?
IV.
छूट
The
दिया।
true Pop Dog. Even exchange as they lose.
अबे
an
वो
important man
वहीं
for a
खेलता है
really
भाई,
important
10
man.
राउंड से वहीं खेल रहा है वो।
And now, that's mean that they want to
क्या
commit
बोलूं
into a
भाई।
B.
मेरे को होना
At
चाहिए
least
था
Sai
भाई,
will be a
एटलीस्ट
little
सेम
late on
पोजीशन
the
तो नहीं
rotate.
खेलता
Scally
मैं।
has to hold for as long as he can, and he has a Molotov to do so. The last time around, he wasn't able to go down with a single frag to his name, and it will be the same story, rinse and repeat. 3 versus 5, 3 versus 4. And look at this.
क्या हो
Entity
रहा है
Gaming,
भाई,
they've
ये क्या
already
हो रहा
called
है?
quits.
सीटी
They
साइडेड
know
में
that
भाई
the double
तुम
up
टी
setup
साइड
is
में
something
10
far
राउंड
too
निकाल
valuable
लेंगे तो
for
हो
this
गया।
round, and they know that they have a better chance of winning it the next time around. If they are saving all 3 guns, they might be able to drop 2 more with the players who are dropped weapons can go utility. So there's still a
कम
hope,
ऑन
but it's
गाइस,
fleeting.
9-6 का
Entity
होप है।
started off the
कम ऑन।
half so well, but goal lines suggest otherwise.
अरे ईशान मेरे भाई, मस्त यार इतने दिन
It
बाद।
works out perfectly for Bren. I mean,
यो
the fact that they
कार्डिनल
were able to
सिंह।
get to the ace side pretty
अबे
easily did not.
अरे भाई टाइम नहीं मिल रहा था भाई, मैं क्या करूं बता भाई। अभी चालू किया था भाई, मतलब हफ्ते में 2-3 स्ट्रीम करता हूं यार। टाइम ही नहीं मिल रहा भाई, क्या करूं भाई। ऊपर से इतना नेट, इतना यहाँ का क्या बोलूं भाई। नेट इतना सैड रहता है ना, कब भी चले जाता है। तो भाई बहुत सैड हूँ लाइफ से भाई, क्या करूं, नहीं हो रहा अब, क्या कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं है।
He actually did manage to dink one of his enemies, but that's about it.
गाइस अभी मेन फोकस है सपोर्ट अवर इंडियन ब्रदर्स, लेट्स गो।
Maybe something
92 तो वो
it's
जिताओ
Scally
यार,
can consider to
हार
play a
रही है
little more
भाई।
passive in towards B. You know that they're going to go aggressive. That's the tendency that you have into his B side, that he's going aggressive, playing in through oil, maybe playing from the back lines, playing through stoppers, and maybe you get a pick off, play passive 4 versus 5 with the retake cavalry can come in, or at least hold the ground. Because right now, Excali, all he's doing is a bit of utility damage and going down with.
गाइस 9-6 चाहिए, नहीं तो
Burn
भाई
completely
बहुत टफ हो
capitalizing
जाएगा
upon
इनके
that
लिए।
one player.
टी साइड में, सिटी साइड में आता है।
Really close to that wallbang in through SL there. And again, Entity Gaming
हाय
passive in
दीव,
through
कैसा
both
है?
yard and the open side. which at the end of the day, you won't net frags until the frags come to you, and when they come to
भाई
you,
क्लोज था,
burn, they
लग
have
जाता।
no mercy whatsoever.
ओ मरा
Oh,
मरा,
Jesus.
नाइस।
Sai has no mercy. Papi Chulu gets instantly deleted, and Sai's feeling a bit too adventurous over here. After getting up close and personal with that orb, playing
कम ऑन
me on
साई,
the
कम
blue
ऑन,
train. Does Borkum also waiting
मार
around the
दियो मेरे
corner? But
भाई।
now he needs to look in two directions because they're about to pop out of Ivy. And Skills, he's been smoked
अबे
off.
स्किल्स
He's going to
कहाँ
be
खेल
cut
रहा है
off
भाई,
from the
कहाँ
action,
खेल
so
रहा
Sai needs to be the one who steps in here. Skills has taken more of
है?
a
मरेगा
passive stance.
मरेगा, ओ
The smoke does
ओ
not
भाई
allow him
बच
to
गया
get into
भाई।
action once again, and another one has been thrown now. This probably might indicate to Skills that there's going to be two people towards Ivy, whereas in truth, there's only Wits over here. The C4
भाई
has just
गाइस ये
made the
बहुत
long
अच्छा
rotation
ऑफर है
from
यार ये
Ivy to its
विक्स
T
भाई,
mid. And this could be problematic, unless of course
नाइस।
Sai can hold this area down like a turret. He spotted out one more
ओ
player.
टैग हुआ, टैग
That
हुआ।
should be information relayed to his team, and they can focus towards SL. Then knowing there will be
अबे
one more person
यार,
coming in there. But Wits, he's too quick with the op. He's getting everyone, demolishing them all. And in a
अबे
flurry of seconds, Bren Esports come out of nowhere,
अबे
ambush Entity Gaming, and get all those kills.
अबे इतना अच्छा राउंड जा रहा था भाई, हम दो क्या थे यार, 5v3 वाले सिचुएशन में थे भाई। ये ऑपर इनका बहुत सही है यार, ये वेज जो है ना भाई, जो 1v4 क्लैश निकाला ना भाई बंदे ने, अलग लेवल, प्यार आ गया भाई इस पे।
10 to 5, and I doubt many people expected this given the
Shit
start that
यार।
NTT did have. But now, what's going to be important is their start on the T side. Bren, they came out with a response. We initially told that they don't play train as much, but it turned out to be a curveball.
भाई पता है 4G क्या, हाँ 4-0 जीत रहे थे, देखो 1 2 3 4, 4-0 से जीत रहे थे। तुम देखो भाई स्कोर 10-5, क्या मजाक चल रहा है भाई यहाँ पे। भाई गुस्सा आ रहा है भाई, अब मेरे को पता नहीं क्यों भाई, शिट खेल रहे हैं यार। अबे देख क्या है ये, डेथ मेकर भाई, 8 एक पे था ये, 8 किल्स 1 डेथ, अब 10 किल 11 डेथ भाई, 10 डेथ हुआ, 2 किल लिया बस तब से।
Then he's pretty strong on train. We also did say that Bren
ये लोग इंडिया में भाई इतना अच्छा खेलते भाई, इतना टॉप लेवल गेम यार, वहां पे जाके क्या हो जाता है इनको यार। चलो भाई पिस्टल निकाल लो गाइस, तो अपना भाई थोड़ा चांस है, पिस्टल चाहिए अपने को यार।
What would you expect on the T side for
कम ऑन
NTT
गाइस,
though? You
हे
think they'll
भगवान
come out
जिता
guns
दो मेरे
blazing with
भाई लोग
pistol?
को,
I think
माँ
they.
की आंख।
What would you expect? So initially from Bren, we did see that 1.6 split into.
अबे सही खेल रहा है भाई, ये सही है ना, ए साइड पे सही खेल रहा है, तुम उसको बी भेज रहे हो ना भाई, फिर होता नहीं यार। ए पे अच्छा रहता है रोपर रखने से मेरे हिसाब से।
probably that could be the case. The thing that I noticed about Bren Esports is whenever they attack the A side, they don't always
चलो
use
गाइस,
too
वी
much
नीड द
utility.
पिस्टल,
A
लेट्स गो
couple of
यार,
flashbang, maybe
लेट्स गो
one
एनटीटी
smoke
बॉयज,
towards
कम ऑन,
Ivy or another one towards
पिस्टल
the center
निकालो
train.
यार।
That's pretty much it. They hardly ever use those smokes towards the bomb train itself. They don't go for those execute heavy setups. They rely on a lot of contact plays, and so
on,
far
yaar.
contact plays have been working in the favor of Bren Esports. I'm not sure if Entity are gonna go for something similar, but I guess
पता
we
नहीं
will
भाई,
find
मैं
out
तो
soon
फर्स्ट टाइम
enough.
देख रहा हूँ गाइस ये ब्रेन वाली टीम को खेलते हुए, जानता ही
Second
नहीं हूँ।
half of the game, ladies and gentlemen, this is the game that you've all been waiting for.
Nice,
and
nice.
He gets there towards Pop Top, already waiting for his enemies, waiting to put those bullets and tap them away. Man advantage secured for Bren, and now Entity Gaming. They gotta punch up once again together and make sure that these Glocks
बी पे
have
कितने प्लेयर है, 2
great
प्लेयर खेल रहे हैं,
potential.
ओ रोटेट हुआ एक।
Bren still have a decent bit of utility up. 2 smokes, a flash, and a nade. They're more than content to play for the
अबे
retake
इनके पास
if needed.
यूटिलिटी नहीं है, कुछ है
And
नहीं, किधर जाएंगे। Fuck.
they're already a man down. How do you approach this? They have no utility
अबे
whatsoever.
यूटिलिटी
Skills
नहीं
is very
है,
disposed of his. Has no armor to work with.
अबे एमएम
Might just
थोड़ी
use him as a
खेल
guinea
रहे
pig
हैं
here.
यार। अबे सर्वर किसका लैग, किसका हो रहा है मेरे को ये बताओ, इसका लैग हो रहा है, मेरा लैग हो रहा है, क्या सीन है।
Still holding the angle, but Skills actually comes up on W. And now with Wits being up on heaven,
गाइस
this might just
3v3
be a
है, लेट्स
sneaky play that Bren are coming in with.
अबे भाई
They were
ऊपर
taken
छुपा
into
हुआ है
1.6, and I think they've already spotted the player into heaven. This might be a huge issue. Cali going for the safest plan possible, but
अबे
Borkon
यार
pressing through. Ivy catches him off, but not before he punches
अबे
him
आईवी
in
का
the dead
कवर
end.
तो रख दो
2
यार
versus 3 kills. Getting spotted off. Wits takes him off. 1 versus 3. It's only Amaterasu left, and he's playing in through SL, and I think they know it as well. Puppy is giving the call, and he's not aggressed through just yet. 36 seconds, and Amaterasu he's going to be forced to
क्या
the aggressive
काट भाई
stance. Tap comes in. Borkham looks exactly where he's playing
भाई
from.
लाड़
Tap it, tap it, tap it
क्या
down.
काट रहा है भाई माँ
11 to
कसम
5. NT Gaming struggling to gain grounds here on Train, except for the initial rounds that they were gifted. They've not gotten any, and
भाई
it's
हार गए भाई पिस्टल
kind of
राउंड
hard to see
यार
considering that this is a map that NT Gaming really do love.
I love the approach that Bren Esports are taking over here.
भाई स्टीम
They go
यूट्यूब पे हो रहा है
so passive that Entity Gaming have never any
ये
chance of
वाला तो
winning those
ट्विच पे हो रहा
engagements
है
straight up.
जो
And whenever they
एक्चुअल
peek, they
चल
make
रहा
sure that there's at least 2 guns staring at one player at the same time. The trade frags are always in their favor.
है
I
गाइस
love
कम
the way
ऑन
how
यार
Amaterasu
एंटिटी
was
कम ऑन
just
बेबी
being toyed around with. I don't remember who it was to a shot ladder, but he was just climbing up and down the ladder, keeping him busy over there.
यार
Jesus. Amaterasu with the AK trying to get the spray onto Brook.
अबे किल था यार
Cannot
अनलकी हो
simply
गया
do
भाई
so.
अपना प्लेयर
And once again, it's going to be time for Borkim to step up. Scientific Gaming, they're all headed up towards him. Deagles, Galils, and AKs. The entire cavalry all headed towards the B side. And he might just have spotted a few of them, but he hasn't called for the backup yet. This is good, because NTD Gaming need to capitalize on this. And now that Sai could have sneaked in towards the highway, he does not manage to rattle any shots off, but
अबे
Derek is
तीन
pretty
भी
low.
आ गए भाई इनके
Maybe a
तो
couple of flashes and smokes thrown
एक
in.
दो तीन
They only have
एक जी
like
पे खेल रहा है
one flash, one smoke, one Molotov. That's all they have on the Deathmaker. Gotta use it right now and hope that this
अबे स्किल्स के
execute
पास
works out
आर्मर
for
नहीं है
them
फिर भी
because they
इसको एक ही
don't
दे रहे
have
मैं
much
समझा नहीं
else, to
लॉजिक
be honest. But
वो
Borkham
एक्स
has a
काली को
pretty
दी
good off angle. I don't think they expect him to be in such a cool position, especially not with Papi Chulo also present over there.
चारों नीचे से
It's gonna be an easy cleanup as well. 12 to 5.
अबे
And
गलत खेल
we
रहे
did
यार
mention
ये
that every team that did opt in second run full on the T side always won out, and NT Gaming. The unfortunate
अबे कार्नेल भाई भाई स्मोक वोक करके तुम जाओ भाई साइड पे यार ऐसे कैसे जा रहे हो यार भाई एमएम थोड़ी खेल रहे हो तुम यार
at this rate, NT might not even get a second round on the first round on the T side. They're gonna be on pistols, but again, when you're not even
मेरे को लगता है ना भाई 16-5 होगा भाई जिस हिसाब से खेल रही है ना भाई
so there's this one thing that I've been trying to understand with at least Asian CS and pistols. When it's with pistols, there is less doubt in your mind. You're less hesitant to take those, one-off plays. You're
Yeah.
more likely to go in for them, and due to that, if you have a deagle long range, maybe a 50 tap gets you a lucky connection, it's easy to converge upon these rounds. And Bren, at least for now, they've been having a good job avoiding these one-off moves coming in from
क्या
Deathmaker and
होगा
Gang.
यार भाई
And it's surprising not to see
इतना
Deathmaker
दूर
go
गए
off
भाई
here.
खेलने के लिए मजाक है
Normally
क्या
one of the most volatile players
कुछ अपना
in
भाई
at least the
स्किल्स तो
country,
दिखाएंगे यार
kind of left for cold today.
I think all of Entity is feeling pretty cold. Sai is the only one who has positive KDR. Everyone else is kind of struggling. Well, it seems like they will be putting all their eggs in this B bomb site, and the Molotov to its site could cause a lot of problems. They're gonna have to look for another planting spot.
Oh,
And
bhai.
Borkham
Bombs down.
assassinates
Ah.
Amaterasu as he tries to carry the C4 over to the other side of the train. This is problematic. Borkham could do so much over here, and he finally will deny
प्लांट
the
क्या
bomb
कर
plant
रहा है
as
भाई
well.
बंदा
He
आ रहा है
can't
उसको
even
मार
punch
तो
any
ले
digits, and now Skills is left all alone in a 1 versus 5. Not for any longer as he bites the dust too.
Well,
बेइज्जती हो
before
रही
they
है
punch in
भाई
the digits, they get punched into, and now
कोई नहीं
Bren,
गाइस जीतेगी हमारी टीम कोई नहीं
they have the opportunity to close things out. Again, we really should not see a repeat we saw in the game with MVP, where they were able to come back from a deficit of 13-7. And that is if Burn play their cards right. Mind you,
अबे ये ए अभी कहीं भी जा रहे लेकिन अच्छा स्मोक्स वगैरह तो बना के जाएंगे भाई ये बस रॉ जा रहे कैसे होगा पहले ही स्मोक फ्लैशेस दे देते भाई क्या
task, but if you take it round by round by round, with all of these players, you take it as it will be a task well
कैसे
divided.
अकेला आके मर रहा भाई नो फ्लैश
They
नथिंग
get back on Amaterasu and NT. Their aggression again come to a grinding halt as they will take a different avenue.
तीन
A
तीन
rush
ladder
down
room.
to SL, but it seems like Bren are ready at every corner they present themselves. They will take their carry down on the entry. Doesn't that make a lucky do reply in time though? But the spray comes in as Deathmaker and Skills both by the dust. There's only Fernandez.
ओ भाई निकाल देता सही.
1 HP versus 30. One bullet either way will finish the job off. He knows that he's tagged.
Oh, nice.
Sai takes him by the
भाई
hand.
सही है भाई अपने
13 to 6. Entity
प्रोफेशनल
Gaming.
भाई माँ
They
कसम.
get their 6th round on the board, which is
1v3
some kind
निकाला
of
भाई
winning
इसने.
quality. At least for now, they have an avenue
नॉकआउट
back
नहीं
in
है
the
और एक
game.
मैच
They've
खेलेंगे
put
शायद.
Bren's economy to a halt.
AKM भाई और एक
and
गेम खेलेंगे
Bren's
लोग.
momentum to a halt as they can
और एक गेम
finally
है और
start
एक
going
दो
on
गेम
their
शायद.
own.
I can't even imagine what
Bren
kind
के
of
7
nerves
odds
I
है.
would have had at that time when he ran out of bullets.
भाई और
I mean, it's a pretty obvious choice to switch to your pistol and start pre-firing around the corner if you know the
Yeah.
position of your enemy. But still, if one finds himself in a situation
रुको
like
भाई.
that, people start
क्या और
panicking.
से देखते
It's
रुको.
good that he was able to keep calm and
बे
collected
एंटिटी
even in
का
a
तो
messy
भाई और
situation
नहीं
like
दिखा
that.
रहा है.
Believe me, that was indeed
अबे
really
बेइज्जती
messy.
हो रही
Could
है
have
भाई
gone
इंडिया
south.
की माँ कसम. एनटीटी वाले मैच पे भाई और जी नहीं है. टाइलू वाले मैच पे
Still
लेकिन
trying
इस
to
पे
get
नहीं
some
है
ball
भाई.
banks in, but he's not gonna find
बेइज्जती है
anything.
बेइज्जती
Although
इंडिया
he
की
is
माँ
kind
कसम.
of right about where Entity Gaming
सेम
is.
टूर्नामेंट
So
है
at least
गाइस
he seems to
लेकिन
know their positions
एनटीटी
well.
का मैच ही
At
नहीं
least
डाला
for
इन्होंने.
now.
जी जी.
Maybe they should be
मेरे
able to get
वीपी
the
गेम
rotations
पे
in towards
यहाँ
the B
पे
bomb site, but
मैं
that
बैटिंग
preemptive
वगैरह
nade
करता हूँ. जी जी.
doesn't do as much damage as one would have
बेइज्जती है
expected
भाई.
it to do. I guess Entity did get lucky a bit, but it doesn't really matter because Bren Esports know exactly where they're headed.
Seems like Bren have
एक
always
राउंड
been a
निकालो
step
यार
ahead
भाई. कम ऑन.
throughout this entire game. Entity being on the receiving end of
अबे ऊपर है भाई ये निकाल
a
देगा.
really gruesome tail. Let's see if they can turn things around here. See if they can put the tail on top of the head. They're trying to hit towards B, but the problem is there's still a bit of defensive utility, and this will boil the clock down to a very uncomfortable
Be.
situation where Entity will start forcing out errors. Bren are perfectly positioned to capitalize upon it, or
बे चूतिया है भाई ये.
them pressing through.
जो
Will be able to
स्ट्रीम कर
find
रहा है
one,
वही
and that's
चूतिया है भाई.
information
उसका
we
नेट.
need. That was
Yeah, but at this point, Bren Esports have run out of all utility. They don't have any Molotovs, no smokes
Nice.
whatsoever. This is the perfect chance for Entity to strike. All Bren have are their guns, but surprisingly,
भाई
it
इनका
seems that the
cover
guns are
देखो
going
तो
to be enough, as most of the rotations are already here. The Ops and the M4s shut
भाई
Entity
कवर देख
down.
रहे
It's like
हो.
a
ऊपर
meat
नीचे
grinder
देख रहे
whenever
थे
they walk
उसको
out
राइट
through
साइड
those
से
little
उसको कवर मिल
corridors.
रहा है पीछे से. भाई क्या कवर है भाई.
And
और क्या चाहिए
again,
टीममेट को.
Entity boiling down the clock a little too low. Can't even blame them. Some of those utility holding them back. And 2 rounds away.
रेक्ट हो गई
Bren
भाई. रेक्ट हो गई.
going to
माँ
close
कसम.
things out a little early today. Entity Gaming on the other end still want to contest, and are they going to go for the force here is the question. Doesn't seem like so. They're going for the conventional Deagle route. 4 Deagles up. Deathmaker surprisingly on a P to 50. Not feeling it today, perhaps. They're rushing towards B, maybe? I don't know. Entity Gaming, it seems like everywhere they go, they're just being read like a and being shut like one as well.
अबे भाई
There's barely any
AKM bro,
room
they
that
are
Bren are
ruling in
using to
India
better
bro.
capitalize on. And
NTT
again,
right now is the
the
best
version
team in
recon
India.
doesn't work. With
If you know that.
practice Sai off at
भाई स्मोक
ID.
सोक्स तो डाल के एग्जीक्यूट
Regardless
करेंगे
where
यार.
entries
भाई
go,
कैसे कर रहे हो
there's
तुम.
just
देखो
frags
यार.
coming the other way with them having
रॉ
no
जा
field
रहे हैं
advantage
भाई.
whatsoever.
एक एक करके मर रहे हैं.
Bren
समझ
Esports
नहीं
are
आ
having
रहा.
it their way. They're going wherever they want, whenever they want, using smokes to their advantage, getting one pick, falling the hell back, and retaining the numbers advantage. Excali, he could have been a little sneaky peeky over there, but Borkum, his
Sad हो
reflexes
गया
are
भाई
too
बेचारे
fast
के
to
साथ.
allow him to do anything.
नॉकआउट नहीं है
Quite
गाइस. तो और एक
arguably the
चांस है
strongest
शायद
aimer in
एनटीटी के
Entity
पास.
Gaming now has no choice but to try and get a weapon in his hands maybe and somehow survive
अबे
the round
डेथ
so that he
मेकर
can
ना
carry it forward going into the
8
next
1
one.
पे था सोचो.
which
और
is gonna
स्कोर
be the
देखो
map
तुम.
point for
11
Bren.
18.
However,
11
this is
18
wireless.
16 है.
That he
क्लियर नहीं दिख
choose
रहा.
to make this. Again,
8
backs
1
against
से
the wall,
11
the
18
bomb
16. भाई
far
सोचो.
away from his grasp. Trying to go for a kill towards B, but he is gonna get killed in return. 3-2-1. There we go. Kill comes in. 15 to 6. Entity Gaming.
गई भाई अपनी
9
टीम
rounds
गई.
before they need to
खत्म
push
है
this
अपने.
overtime and Bren. Rah. I don't know why I'm
नेक्स्ट
having a
होगा
hard
गाइस.
time
नेक्स्ट मैच
pronouncing that.
एनटीटी का मैं स्ट्रीम करता हूँ भाई.
It's okay. I mean, Bren Esports
about
have
player?
देखते कुछ
Bren
भाई
Esports have been
चेंज आए
doing
अपनी
way too
टीम
much
में.
utility damage onto Entity Gaming.
देखते गाइस देखते.
So I guess you
Well,
can call them
technically,
burned a little.
अबे जिम जाना है. अबे कितना बजे मैच है
And,
नेक्स्ट. देखते
Bren,
देखते गाइस. स्ट्रीम पक्का तुम
Let
लोग
me
आ जाना भाई.
comfortably taking the win
साथ
here
में
if
सपोर्ट
they do
करते
secure
हारो
this
या
round. Mind
जीतो.
you, Entity do have a
रहना तो
bye.
एनटीटी
They
के
have a
साथ ही
say
है.
in what's gonna happen, but given what we've seen for the past
भाई
few minutes,
ये देखो ओपर को
doesn't
देखो
really
कहाँ
seem
जा
like
रहे हैं.
that
देखो
say is
इजी
gonna be
खेल है
all
इजी.
that early.
Oh, he spots out a
Crash
little
मार
pixel
रहा
of
है.
skills. He knows he's around the corner, trying to preemptively shoot. Luckily, it doesn't connect, but skills will be
भाई.
forced back. That leaves Amaterasu all alone, and this is a problem. Amaterasu can get traded off easily right here, and Witz does exactly that as he tries to cross over to the other side. finally a smoke comes in, but Wiz is in perfect position. He doesn't even need to worry about team mid now. He can safely
खत्म
attack
है
in
भाई।
the entirety of shot ladder, and
जी,
Entity
जी।
Gaming get completely slaughtered at the edges of the bomb site A. Bren Esports go way too aggressive on
अबे
that one.
16-6 भाई, 4-0 जीत रहे हैं, हारे 16-2, 16-6।
So, uh, we had been waiting for quite a long time for this match. At least all the Indian fans in the chat. I'm seeing quite a lot of them. This might not have been the result that you would have expected, but then you can't take away any credit from NTT Gaming. They did try their best. I certainly disagree that all the hateful comments that they're getting right now, they
Exactly,
don't deserve
you know.
any of them.
They didn't deserve any of them. They've come all the way here to participate in one of the
कोई नहीं
biggest
गाइस, और एक
matches.
मैच है भाई, कुछ
Sure,
तो भाई
6-6
बदलाव
is
आएगा
not the
हमारे
ideal
टीम में।
scoreline that you expect, but it's
Let's
progress.
see।
It's slow, but it's progress at the end of the day. It might not be the result you expected, but it is what it is, and you have to take it like what it is.
अबे
And
कुछ यूटिलिटी यूज ही नहीं
considering
कर रहे
that
भाई एकेएम
it's
भाई।
not been that great
अबे
of a
एक
day
स्मोक
for
दिखा
both
दो भाई कि
players
भाई
at
हाँ भाई
entity,
ये स्मोक
I
है
hope
भाई,
that
ऐसे
maybe a
एग्जीक्यूट किए।
second game on the board might
भाई
be a
चौक
little more
जाए
forgiving
मैं।
on them.
I guess that's all that they can
अबे
hope for
सिल्वर
at
आ
this
जा,
point.
डिस्कॉर्ड आ जा
And
भाई।
maybe do their homework well enough and figure
प्रश्न
out
आ
what
जा।
went wrong so that they're ready for the
चलो
next
गाइस,
game.
नेक्स्ट मैच
By the way,
होता
do we
है
know
अपना एनटीटी
which
का,
team
तो
entity will be
आई
facing
स्ट्रीम
next?
अभी के लिए तो मैं
If
शायद जिम जा
this was
सकता
the
हूँ।
Group C or the
देखते
Group
कब है
D
नेक्स्ट मैच
opening
गाइस,
match, then
आई
they will
ट्राई
be
टू
probably
स्ट्रीम
facing the loser
टाइम मिले तो।
of the same
अबे
group
यार अच्छा
tomorrow
गेम
maybe.
दिखाएगी तो भाई मेरे को मजा आएगा भाई, ऐसे बोरिंग सा
Either
गेम
way,
हो जाता है यार, वन साइडेड।
I think it'll be
अबे
NZ.
हर
I'm
बार
not really
ऐसा ही
sure,
होता है
but
इंडिया
yeah.
के साथ भाई, वन
Regardless
साइडेड हो
what, I
जाता
hope
है।
that
चलो
NTT
कोई
do
नहीं
have a
गाइस,
good second
मिलते
day.
थोड़ी देर में।
For
नेक्स्ट
that fact,
मैच
I
में
hope that
करूंगा
most
स्ट्रीम,
of
आ
the
जाना
teams that
भाई
did
लोग।
lose